Most conflicts look like a simple choice. Either I win or you win. Either I get what I want or I give in. At work, at home, and even inside our own minds, we often believe there are only two doors. But what if both doors lead to a worse result? What if the real answer is not choosing between your way and my way, but creating a better way that neither of us could see at first? This is the central idea in The Third Alternative by Stephen R. Covey. A third alternative is not a weak compromise. It is not taking one apple and cutting it in half, so both people leave disappointed. It is finding a way to plant the seeds, grow more apples, and create something larger than the original conflict. Think about a common family argument. A parent wants a teenager to study more. The teenager wants more freedom. The parent pushes harder. The teenager closes the door. Soon, both sides stop talking about the real problem. The parent feels ignored. The teenager feels controlled. Each person becomes busy proving the other person wrong. This pattern appears everywhere. An employee asks for more money. A manager says no. A school wants more time for math, so it removes music. A couple argues about spending. One person wants safety. The other wants freedom. In each case, the conflict becomes a fight between two fixed positions. Covey asks us to step out of this fight. The first choice is, my way wins. The second is, your way wins. The third choice asks a different question. Can we create a solution that is better for both of us? That sounds simple, but it is difficult because the human brain likes fast answers. Under pressure, we often move toward fight or flight. We attack or we escape. We argue or we stay silent. We try to control the other person or we give up and feel angry later. The first lesson is that a third alternative begins before the conversation. It begins inside you. When someone hurts your pride, your emotions can take control very quickly. A sharp comment, an unfriendly look, or a rude message can feel like a direct attack. In that moment, you may believe you have no choice. You may think, I must answer now. I must defend myself. I cannot let this person win. But you still have a choice. To see yourself means to notice the difference between your values and your emotions. Your anger is real, but it is not your whole identity. Your job title, nationality, age, family role, or social group is not your whole identity either. You are a person who can pause, think, and choose a response. This matters because people often do things they later regret while trying to protect their pride. A father hears his daughters say, "You never care about me." He knows this is unfair. He has worked hard for her. He wants to list every sacrifice he has made. If he tries to prove that he is right, he may win the argument and lose the relationship. A stronger response is to pause and ask, what is happening inside her right now? That does not mean accepting every accusation. It means refusing to let pride make the next decision. The second lesson is to see the other person as a person, not as a label. This is harder than it sounds. We often decide who someone is before they finish speaking. We call them selfish, lazy, difficult, spoiled, cold, or unreasonable. Once the label is fixed, we stop listening. We no longer meet a human being. We meet the picture we created in our own mind. But every person has fears, hopes, pressure, and pain that we cannot see. Imagine two co-workers arguing over a project. One thinks, she only cares about control. The other thinks, he never takes responsibility. These labels turn the room into a wall. Each person collects more evidence for the story they already believe. A third alternative becomes possible when the labels become questions. Instead of saying, "You are impossible," you ask, "What result are you trying to protect?" Instead of saying, "You do not care," you ask, "What are you worried will happen?" The goal is not to agree with everything. The goal is to understand the person behind the position. This leads to the third lesson. You must find the other person before you can solve the problem with them. When people feel threatened, they become defensive. Their voice gets louder. Their body becomes tense. Their words become sharper. At that moment, logic usually does not help. Giving more facts may only make them fight harder. What helps first is feeling understood. Suppose a child is crying. Many adults say, "Do not cry. It is not a big problem." But the child often cries more. Why? Because the message sounds like, "Your feelings are wrong." A better response is, "I can see that this really hurt you." Or, "You felt left out, and that was painful." When the child nods, the emotional pressure begins to fall. The same thing happens with adults. In the book, a father listens to a daughter who is spending time with friends involved with drugs. He does not begin with a lecture. He does not attack her friends. He asks what is happening in her life. When she speaks with anger, he listens for the feeling under the words. She slowly explains that she feels lonely and depends on these friends because they are the only people who talk with her. The father does not approve of the danger, but now he can see the real problem. The problem is not only the friends. It is also loneliness, fear, and a broken connection at home. This is the turning point. Many conflicts continue because people solve the visible problem while missing the deeper need. The parent argues about behavior but misses loneliness. The manager argues about salary but misses growth. The couple argues about money but misses fear. The school argues about class time but misses the possibility of combining two goals. Covey gives an example of a mother who was angry because a school removed music classes to make more time for reading and math. At first, the choice looked simple. Keep music and lose study time, or remove music and improve test skills. Then someone asked a better question. Could children learn basic subjects through music? That question changed the shape of the problem. Music includes rhythm, patterns, counting, memory, and language. Instead of choosing one subject against another, the school could connect them. The third alternative appeared only after both sides stopped defending fixed positions. This is why the third alternative is not compromise. Compromise often means both sides lose something. A third alternative tries to create new value. It also requires real creativity. You cannot find a new answer while attacking every unusual idea. Covey stresses the value of brainstorming without criticism. During the creative stage, even a strange idea should be allowed to stay on the table for a moment. Judgment comes later. A manager once hears an employee say, "I need a raise," or "I will leave." The usual answers are yes or no. But a third alternative starts with curiosity. The manager asks about the employee's life, pressure, work, and clients. The conversation reveals that the employee wants higher income and more opportunity. So the manager can offer greater responsibility, stronger client work, and a path to earn more. The employee grows, and the company gains more value. This does not mean every conflict ends perfectly. Sometimes the third alternative is respectful separation. Two people may discover that they cannot continue working together. But even then, they can avoid humiliation, revenge, and unnecessary damage. So how can you use this idea in daily life? Step 1. Pause and see yourself. Before you answer, notice what is driving you. Is it fear, pride, anger, the need to look strong? Give yourself a few seconds. Take one slow breath. Then ask, what result do I really want? For example, if your partner speaks harshly, your first goal may be to answer sharply. But your deeper goal may be trust, respect, and a calm home. When you remember the deeper goal, your response changes. Step 2. Listen until the other person feels understood. Do not listen only for facts. Listen for feelings, fears, and needs. Then reflect them in simple words. You might say, "You feel that your work is not being noticed," or "You are worried that this decision will leave you with no control." Do not add, "but too quickly." Let the person correct you. Ask, "Did I understand you?" When they say yes, the conflict usually becomes less intense. Step 3. Create the better option together. Ask one clear question. Would you be willing to look for a solution that is better for both of us? Then define what better means. What does each person truly need? What are the limits? What result would feel fair and useful? After that, create ideas without judging them too early. Write down several options. Combine ideas. Change them. Test them. Finally, choose the solution that meets the most important needs on both sides. A couple arguing about weekends might discover that one person needs rest while the other needs connection. The answer may not be staying home or going out all day. It may be a quiet morning, a shared afternoon activity, and personal time in the evening. The goal of the third alternative is not to avoid conflict. Conflict can show us that important needs are not being met. The goal is to use conflict as raw material for something better. You may not control the other person's attitude. You may not find a perfect answer every time, but you can refuse the old trap of winning or losing. You can pause, listen, and create. The most powerful question is often not, who is right? It is, what can we build from here? If this video helped you, subscribe for more simple English lessons through powerful ideas from great books.